What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is Charette, and I'm a recording artist, singer-songwriter, but I also create a ton of cozy content from cozy gaming to books, etc., everything in between. And I'm just so glad that you're here. Today we're going to be talking about some of the best multiplayer games to play with your family and friends over the holidays. I feel like gaming is one of those things that just really brings people together, and I thought it would be fun to make a list of games that are good for the whole family and for every level of gamer in your life. I feel like I have a lot of experience in this, not only being obviously a gamer myself, but also being the person that always brings the Nintendo Switch and other consoles to the party. And I feel like I have been in situations where we have people that have never played a video game in their life to others that are more experienced. So I feel like I can weigh in. I feel like I've got a good feel on what games really hit, which ones don't. But we're going to be talking about the hits today. I'll be sharing some good multiplayer games for a big crowd. Also some of my favorite co-op games, because sometimes you just want to like chill with your bestie, with your partner, whoever it may be. Some of these co-op games are just some of my all-time favorite games really of all time. But before we get into the video, I just want to take a moment to celebrate that I am indeed wearing jeans today, okay? Yes, I may be a cozy content creator, and jeans are usually forbidden to be worn in the house when you're being cozy, but these jeans, they are so comfy. And I just got this new sweater from Target. If you're a fan of the Wicked movie, then you might recognize this cute little logo, but I just had to take a moment to appreciate that because I am so cozy, even though I'm wearing jeans. So let's do a fun little outfit of the day before we get into the video. These are my favorite Madewell jeans. They're kind of like that boyfriend fit, kind of like classic jean color that just goes with everything. We have a cute little Glinda Shiz University cardigan. I just got this yesterday from Target. It's part of their Wicked collection. Jewelry. I'm wearing my Aura ring today. I did a fun little unboxing on my TikTok at Charette as a gamer if you want to check that out. Be sure to follow me over there because I post daily cozy content, cozy gaming, books, etc., etc. Anyway, today I'm wearing my Cartel watch. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. Actually, other than this ring, everything else I'm wearing is by Luisa, which has been my favorite jewelry brand lately because they just have some of the cutest pieces. I'm obsessed. And actually, they're sponsoring today's video, so huge shout out to them. But truly, you guys, I've been wearing their stuff almost every single day. I have this layered necklace that I just find really completes any outfit, any look. I also have these cute little minimalistic hoops that I think are just subtle enough, like when you wear your hair up. I just think they're so adorable. And for the holidays, I just got 2 new pieces from their collection. I got this beautiful statement ring. I love the green, and of course, green goes good with pink. I also got this adorable little minimalistic bracelet. I don't have enough bracelets in my collection, and I saw this and I just had to get it. All of their jewelry is hypoallergenic, which I'm really sensitive to different metals, so I never have a problem. Never affects my ears or anything like that. Love it. Their prices start at $39, and when you're buying a piece, you know this is going to last for years to come. Actually, with the holidays coming up, I truly couldn't think of a better gift or a more thoughtful gift to get a loved one, a family member, a friend. They're actually running some really great holiday promos right now, so it's the perfect time if you're getting some last minute gifts to check out the Ana Luisa site because they will get you that jewelry on time under the Christmas tree for your loved one to open on Christmas Day. So I'm feeling cute, I'm feeling cozy, and I am so ready to be talking about some multiplayer games that you can play with your family this holiday season. Without further ado, let's dive in. All right, let's start off with some of my absolute favorite co-op games. Now, these are games that you can play with your player too, whether that's your bestie, whether that's a partner, whoever it might be. I think my love for co-op games really started with this game, so I have to mention it because truly it is one of the best you'll probably ever play. I think no matter what kind of gamer you are, you will love this. The game is called It Takes Two, and if you haven't heard of this game, you need to check it out. Between the banter of these two characters, okay, before I even get into that, basically you're playing as a married couple that is going through some rough patches, and something happens where you end up being doll-sized, and it's kind of like this huge adventure where you have to traverse through these different worlds as a miniature little doll. It is the coolest perspective that I've ever seen in a game, getting to play as like a tiny little character. and see the world at large like you're bug-sized. It's so cute and so fun, and the characters are always bantering between each other, kind of like an old married couple. It's cute even though they're arguing. It's funny, it's humorous, you'll be laughing the whole way through, all voice acted, of course. This game is just amazing, and it's a really long game, I would say, as well. I played with my friend, and it took us several different hangouts to officially beat. I love that there's so many different worlds. There's even a winter world, so perfect for the holidays as well. There's like space. I think there's like a garden sort of greenhouse one. There's bumblebees. It's a really cool one. I can't recommend this game enough. It's, like I said, one of my favorite games of all time, and you will not be disappointed. Another one of my favorite co-op games that I played this year is called A Way Out. This game is also by the same developers as It Takes Two, so obviously you know the kind of quality you're getting. While it's not It Takes Two, it is a really great game. I would say like it's just below there as far as gameplay and as far as my overall experience with the game, but I had so much fun. In this game, you get to play, I guess, as two criminals who are in jail, and you are trying to escape jail. So you go from having to distract guards to sneaking around different places. You have to work together. It is so fun. You also eventually end up escaping jail, but you gotta stay hidden. It is the wildest game I've probably ever played, and it definitely gets your heart rate going because you're so scared of getting caught. This game is also perfect if you're looking to play a game in the afternoon and beat it by that evening. It's about 5 hours in length, so it's not super long, unfortunately, because I wish there was more. I had so much fun playing this. Highly recommend it. Another game that I recommend a lot if you liked those two games is Escape Academy. If you're somebody who really loves escape rooms, this is a great game. I think you can play actually with multiple different players, but it is a really great co-op game. I think if there were too many people, it might be a bit much. It's kind of like when you are actually in an escape room with like 8 to 10 other people, it can be too much. I'd rather just go with me and like a handful of my friends and work together than trying to work with like 10 different people. It's a lot. That being said, this game is, well, I mean, it's kind of in the title, Escape Academy. You are literally going to school to be an escape artist, and you learn how to escape different rooms by doing it. All of the rooms are different themes, so sometimes you're escaping from museums, sometimes you're escaping from other random scenarios. But this game is just really cool because it's kind of the classic style of an escape room where you find one hint, it might unlock a door, it might unlock an actual lock, give you a code to something, and you just have to decipher that between you and your friends or friend. Whatever. This one really gets you to think. The puzzles are really cool, and it's sort of this first-person perspective as you're playing. You're kind of navigating the world as if it's like through your eyes, so kind of unique as well. And I think there are different DLCs for this too that you can add, so whenever you beat that game, then you can hop into some DLCs. I played this one on Xbox Game Pass. It's free on there, or I guess free if you have the subscription, however you want to look at it, and I highly recommend this one. If you're more into platformer games, definitely check out the Unravel series. We've got the regular Unravel and then Unravel 2. I've only played Unravel 2, and it was really cute. The animations in this game and the art style is what really hooked me. It looks so realistic. I love that they use thread in unique ways to get through a level, like they're literally made of thread, so whether it's attaching to something and then swinging onto the next level. It's a really cool game, really cool concept, and I love how they use the different co-op mechanics, like having to work together to really get through the level. Super cool. Love this one. Those are the games that come to the top of mind when I'm thinking of co-op games, but there are so many amazing multiplayer games that you can also play with just 2 players, but these ones allow for even more than that. Whenever I played It Takes Two, beat the game, and was looking for something to just fill that hole in my heart after that game was completed, I played A Way Out, but I also played this next game, but this one allows for up to, I believe, 4 players, both locally and online, and that game is Sackboy: A Big Adventure. I think that this game is so brilliant. If you grew up and played Little Big Planet, it's the same little Sackboy from that series. I think you can also play this game by yourself if you're feeling like escaping from the family for a little bit. Totally valid. It's a really cute game overall. I think that the worlds are so unique. I think that getting to work together through these levels that are so colorful, bright, cool, it's just unmatched, honestly. I love this game. I almost 100%ed it. It's a huge game, so there's lots to work on with your family and friends over the holidays. You will not be bored and you will not be without content with this game. Overall, it's just a really versatile game, and that's what I really loved about it. I think it's great for all levels of gamers, and it just had me entertained and hooked the entire time. Their character customization is truly, truly unmatched. Next are a few maybe obvious choices. We've got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is just a family favorite. Let's be real, there's been a million versions of Mario Kart, and they just hit. They're great. I will say, depending on the gamer, racing can be a little bit difficult. I have a few family members that are not the best at racing games, but still chaotic, still fun, and a really great game that if you only have a couple of controllers, you can trade off controllers per race, and that way everybody gets to play. Another honorable mention in the racing game category that is also free, definitely check out Disney Speedstorm. This is a great multiplayer game, and honestly, might be, I don't know, do I like it more than Mario Kart? They might be tied, if I'm being honest. I love the graphics in this game. I love that each character has different power-ups, because depending on what character you choose, it will affect what power-ups you get as you're racing, so that kind of keeps it fun, different, and interesting. This one you can also play online, and I just think it's a really great quality game, especially for it being free. You're already spending enough money as it is, usually during the holidays, so a nice little freebie game is always fun. Keeping on the Mario train, because Mario games are just really great games for the entire family, for all ages. We now have 3 Mario parties to choose from: Super Mario Party, Mario Party Superstars, and Super Mario Party Jamboree. Yeah, there's a lot. I made a whole video about this on my TikTok comparing them all, but if you were to ask me which one is my personal favorite, I would definitely say Jamboree. If you're looking for a game that's more for gamers that are maybe a little bit more used to gaming, maybe a little bit more advanced, the mini games are a little more intense in that game, I would say, or require a little bit more skill. So maybe avoid if you're playing with, newer gamers or younger kids, they might have more trouble with that one. But for me, I find this one just the best game, and it really keeps me entertained and interested the whole time. You can also turn off motion mini games. Love that. Super Mario Party, I would say, is a good one if you're really into motion mini games. If that's your thing, that will be the game for you for sure. And if you want just an all-around good game for the family that is good for all levels of gamers, I would say that Superstars would be the one to go for. It's always been one of my favorites, and until Jamboree came out, it was definitely my favorite. You really can't go wrong with any of the Mario parties. They are all great, and all great for the family. And last but not least, in the Mario genre, or the Mario franchise, we have Super Mario Wonder. It's kind of like your classic Mario platformer game. I think what makes this one really cool is the different power-ups, and it just keeps it more interesting than the classic Mario games, because sometimes they can just be a little bit redundant. We got the mushroom, we have the flower that shoots fire, etc., etc. This one has so many more power-ups that just really keep the game fresh, and you can play with up to 4 people, I want to say. So it's definitely chaotic, but really, really fun. Speaking of chaotic games, this one I just have to suggest because it's personally my favorite. I think it tests a lot of friendships. I think it tests a lot of family relationships. And if you're a competitive family, then I think that this game is perfect for you. It'll get the crowd going. Let's just say that. We've got the entire Overcooked series. I personally like to suggest Overcooked 2 or Overcooked Special Edition. These are just the ones that I personally own, so I can speak on them and say that they are great. I do think it's really fun to play with 2 people. It definitely helps to have a few more people because then you can really delegate tasks. In this game, if you haven't played it before, basically you're running a kitchen and you're trying to get out orders and also not light the kitchen on fire. So there's dishwashing that has to happen, general chopping, cooking, frying, you name it, you gotta get it done. And sometimes the different kitchens don't allow you to reach certain items, so you have to throw them to each other. It's a wild good time, all right? I think that this game is really, really fun. And maybe just be a little bit selective on who you choose to play with, because it can start some drama. But in a good way. It's all lighthearted, it's all fun, and it's a really, really good game. Well, that wraps up all of my favorite co-op and multiplayer games to play with the family. I think that surely you will find one from that list that will be an absolute smash with your fam. There's nothing that hits quite like a great multiplayer game. It's so fun to get everybody involved and participating, and I really think that gaming is such a beautiful thing when it brings the whole family, all of your friends together to just have fun. Not to mention the fact that as much as I love board board games. Sometimes board games are a little bit more difficult to learn, and I think that gaming just really allows you to just jump in and trust the process and just gets everybody having a good time. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, be sure you do. I've really been trying to post lately once a week, and I've been on a roll, so I appreciate the love so much. Be sure to check out my other socials. They're all linked in my bio. And thank you again to Ana Luisa Jewelry for sponsoring this video. If you're looking for any last minute gifts, be sure to check the link in my bio and check out Ana Luisa's website. They have some of the most beautiful, memorable gifts to give your family and friends this holiday season. Stay safe out there, stay cozy, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.